Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to our science class. Okay, so the last class we have discussed about the natural indicators, right? So, what are natural indicators? There are so many natural indicators found in our nature, right? So, the substance which indicate whether a substance is acidic or basic. To determine the nature, the acidic or basic nature of substance, we usually use the indicators, right? We seek the help of indicators. So, what are the natural indicators or which are the natural indicators? Yeah, first one, that is litmus, right? We have already discussed about litmus. What is litmus? Yeah, it's a natural dye, right? And it's obtained from where? Yeah, it's obtained from lichens. Lichens, what are lichens? Lichens is just a symbiotic association of bacteria and fungi, and it is found in the bark of trees, right? So the figure is also given here. Okay, so that is about litmus. So we know litmus. Usually we found the litmus papers, but red litmus papers and blue litmus papers, right? So what are the color change of red litmus paper while it is dipped in acidic solution and it is dipped in basic solution? How it indicates whether the substance is acidic or basic? Tell me. Yeah, the red litmus will change its color to blue when it is dipped in a basic solution, right? Okay, so red litmus paper when dipped in a or when we test the solution whether it is acidic or basic using a red litmus paper, what will be the result? Yeah, if the solution is basic, then there should be a color change of that litmus paper. That red litmus will change its color into blue, right? And whether it is acidic, then there will be no change in red litmus paper's color, right? Red will remain as red. While the solution is tested with a blue litmus paper, what will be the results? Yeah, blue litmus paper will change into red if the solution is acidic, right? And what will be the color change when blue litmus paper dipped in a basic solution? Yeah, definitely there will be no change in color, right? Blue remains as blue when it is dipped in basic solution. Okay, so that is the color change of litmus paper. Okay, so I didn't get any litmus paper from our lab now. So we can do these experiments when you are coming to school, when you coming to the regular classes. We will do all these experiments practically. Okay, so now you just listen what will be the results. Okay, so you just understand what will be the result. Okay, now it is due to some uh, deficiency in materials or like litmus paper and all these substances, we cannot bring it into this online class, right? Okay, so it is too much difficult to do these experiments through this online class. Okay, so don't worry, when you come to school we will do all these experiments practically. Okay, so what is the activity 5.1? Anyone done that activity? Anyone have got the litmus papers? Okay, if you can bring the litmus paper, if you can buy the litmus paper, you can do this activity by your own. Okay, so try to do that. Okay, so what is the activity? Now this one I have already said in the previous class, the last class, right? So we can find the results of this. That is, you have to fill the table 5.2. Okay, so just read the activity 5.1. Mix some water with lemon juice in a plastic cup, tumbler or test tube. Put a drop of the above solution on a strip of red litmus paper. with the help of dropper. Is there any change in color? So lemon juice, we know lemon contains which acid? Lemon contains which acid? Yeah, lemon contains citric acid, right? So it is acidic in nature. Lemon juice is acidic in nature. So what will be the color change of red litmus paper? Yeah, red will definitely change into blue. Sorry, red will not change its color. That means it is acidic. Acidic means red litmus paper remains as red. But when we use blue litmus paper, the lemon juice, when the lemon juice, a drop of lemon juice then dropped into blue litmus paper, the blue will change its color into red. Okay, so lemon juice we know, lime juice. Lime juice we know, it contains citric acid, right? So what will be the color change of red litmus paper? Red will remain as red because it is acidic. But blue will change its color into red. Okay, so this will be the color change. That means the lime juice or lemon juice contain what? Citric acid. That is, it is acidic in nature. Okay, so blue litmus paper will change its color into red and perform the same activity with the following substances. One is tap water and then detergent solution, an aerated ring and soap solution, shampoo, common salt solution, sugar solution, vinegar solution, baking soda solution, milk of magnesia, washing soda solution, lime water. Okay, so all these substances, all these we have to check what are the nature of all these things. Okay, so tap water normally, or drinking water, or what we can say, pure water is neutral in nature. That means it is neither acidic nor basic, right? So water is neutral. That means it will not have any property of acid, or it will not be behave like base, right? So basically the pure water is neutral in nature, but tap water contains some, tap water may be contaminated with some other particles, okay, and pollutants like that. So there will be a change in the nature. That means sometimes what, the tap water may be acidic in nature. There is a range, that is acidity or basicity is denoted by the pH values, right? pH values, you may familiar with this pH, right? So pH values indicates whether the solution is acidic or basic, like that. Okay, so for a neutral solution, the pH is 7, right? pH value is 7, and for pH value greater than 7, it is greater than 7 means the substance is basic. Okay, greater than 7 means it is basic, and less than 7 means it is acidic. Okay, so you don't worry about what are pH and how we determine pH values, like that. Okay, so it is a well-defined function or well-defined thing to denote or to identify whether the solution is basic or acidic. So a neutral solution have a pH of 7. Okay, and greater than 7 means it is basic in nature, and less than 7 means it is acidic in nature. So tap water may be vary its pH from 6.5 to 8, right? 6.5 to 8. There may be a variation, right? So sometimes it may act like base, sometimes it may be act like acid, right? So majority portion is greater than that of 7. So tap water we can see tap water is somewhat acidic. Okay, so what will be the color change of effect of red litmus paper? If the tap water contains more acidic nature, then red litmus paper remains as same. And what is the effect of blue litmus paper? Blue will change into red, right? So what is the inference? From these results we get the conclusion. We got the conclusion that is tap water is acidic in nature. Okay, that means if the blue litmus paper change its color into red, that means it is acidic in nature. Okay, so that will be the result. And when we use detergent solution, detergent means it is like a soapy appearance, right? Detergent has a soapy appearance. So when we test the detergent solution with a red litmus paper, what will be the result? Yeah, the red will definitely change its color into blue. Okay, that means detergent solution is basic in nature, right? And what are the effect of blue litmus paper? Blue will remain as same. Okay, so the inference is detergent solution is basic in nature. Okay, so these all results you should give the you should complete the table 5.2 using all these all these substances. That means tap water, detergent solution, aerated solution, and like that. Okay, so carefully listen this. Okay, so detergent solution is basic in nature. And what is aerated drink? Aerated drink, you know what is aerated drink? Yeah, aerated drink nothing but it is aerated with some gases. Water is aerated with some gases, right? So normally what we can say, the carbonic that means soda water, right? Soda water contains carbon dioxide. Okay, so that is usually we said we use aerated water, like that things. Okay, soda, 7-Ups, like that thing. Okay, so there is some air that is added to the water. Okay, so that is aerated drink. And aerated drink has a nature of what? Yeah, there must be a change in the effect, the red litmus paper when dipped in an aerated drink. What will be then the result? The red will remain as red. So aerated drink, what we can say? Aerated drink is acidic in nature. Aerated drink is acidic in nature. That means blue litmus will change its color into red. Red will remain as red. Okay, so aerated drink also, the inference is aerated drink is acidic. Okay. And what about soap solution? That you know, soap solution is basic in nature, right? So that is, you should write the effect of red litmus paper and blue litmus paper on soap solution, right? Okay, so that you can write that. And shampoo is also basic in nature. And common salt, what is this, common salt solution? What is the nature of common salt solution? Common salt solution, there will be no change in the color of both the litmus papers. That is, when dip the red litmus into salt solution, there will be no change in the color, and also when we dip the blue litmus into the salt solution, there is also no change in the color. Okay, so what is the inference? Yeah, the salt solution, common salt solution is neutral in nature. Okay, it will not have any property of acid and any property of base. Okay, so common salt solution is neutral in nature. Okay, and vinegar, you know, vinegar contains acetic acid. Okay, so it is acidic in nature. So from that you should write the effect of red litmus and blue litmus. Okay, and baking soda also, you know, baking soda is basic in nature. Okay, and milk of magnesia is something what we use milk of magnesia to decrease the acidity inside of stomach. That means it is used as an antacid, right? നമ്മൾ വയറെരിച്ചിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നെഞ്ചരിച്ചിൽ എന്നൊക്കെ പറയില്ലേ, ഇറ്റ് മീൻസ് ഗ്യാസ് ഉണ്ടാവാം. ഓക്കെ, സോ that means inside our stomach there will be some acids, right? Okay, so if the acidic level increases, that will make us some irritation or some painful effect, right? So that time we use antacids. Okay, so milk of magnesia is such a substance, okay, that we use milk of magnesia for the purpose of, it will do the purpose of antacids. Okay, അപ്പോൾ അസിഡിറ്റി ഡിക്രീസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് മിൽക്ക് ഓഫ് മാഗ്നീഷ്യ യൂസ് ചെയ്യും. സോ വാട്ട് വിൽ ബി ദ nature of milk of magnesia? Milk of magnesia contains magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide, you know, magnesium hydroxide, the formula, chemical formula of magnesium hydroxide is MgOH2. Okay, അപ്പോൾ MgOH2ന്റെ സൊല്യൂഷനാണ് നമ്മൾ മിൽക്ക് ഓഫ് മാഗ്നീഷ്യ എന്ന് പറയാം. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ബേസിക് ഇൻ നേച്ചർ. ഓക്കെ, it is basic in nature. Milk of magnesia is basic in nature. And washing soda also, you know, washing soda is also basic in nature. And lime water. Lime water, what is lime water? Yeah, to prepare lime water, take some water in a tumbler and add some lime to it. That is lime water എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ചുണ്ണാമ്പ് വെള്ളമല്ലേ, ചുണ്ണാമ്പ് വെള്ളമാണ്. ഓക്കെ, കാൽഷ്യം ഹൈഡ്രോക്സൈഡിൻ്റെ സൊല്യൂഷനാണ് ലൈം വാട്ടർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ലൈം, ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് ചുണ്ണാമ്പ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കാൽഷ്യം ഹൈഡ്രോക്സൈഡിൻ്റെ ക്രിസ്റ്റൽസ് ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ വെൻ വി ടേക്ക് ദ calcium hydroxide or lime and make it as a solution, that is lime water. Okay, so it is also basic in nature. Okay, and these are the, and one more thing, sugar solution. We explored the sugar solution. So what will be the sugar solution's nature? Sugar is neither acidic nor basic. It is a neutral solution. Okay, that is, sugar is a neutral solution. So that are the results or inference get from this activity. Okay, so we cannot do this activity at present. Okay, so you should write these things in the table 5.2. Okay, so you should write it as a homework. Okay, and in your table there are any substance on which litmus has no effect. So we know litmus has no effect on salt solution and sugar solution, right? So these solutions are the solutions which do not change the color of either red or blue litmus paper are known as neutral solutions. Okay, so these substances are neither acidic nor basic. Okay, so that is the experiment done using litmus paper. Okay, so you should write the table 5.2 to your notebook. Okay, so now we are going to discuss the second natural indicator. Second natural indicator means what? First one we have already discussed, that is litmus. Now come the next one, that is the second one. It is turmeric. Turmeric, you all know what is turmeric? Yeah, it is manjal, le. So turmeric is also a natural indicator. Okay, turmeric is also a natural indicator. How it behave as a, or how we can use turmeric as an indicator. Okay, we can discuss the activity 5.2. Take a tablespoon of turmeric powder, add a little water and make as a paste, and make the turmeric paper by depositing turmeric paste on blotting paper or filter paper and dry it. Cut thin strips of the yellow paper obtained. So what we have to do? we have to take some turmeric powder and made it paste in the form of a paste, and then you can take filter paper. Filter paper, filter paper is something like we use in laboratories, like a sieve, right? It has some minute pores. Okay. ഫിൽട്ടർ പേപ്പർ നമ്മൾ സൊല്യൂഷൻസ് ഒക്കെ എന്താ പറയുക, മൈന്യൂട്ട് പാർട്ടിക്കിൾസിനെയൊക്കെ ഫിൽട്ടർ ചെയ്ത്, ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് അരിച്ചെടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ ലബോറട്ടറിയിലൊക്കെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പേപ്പറാണ് ഫിൽട്ടർ പേപ്പേഴ്സ്, റൈറ്റ്? ഓക്കെ. സോ ഫിൽട്ടർ പേപ്പറിൽ ഈ മഞ്ഞൾ സൊല്യൂഷൻ, അതായത് ടർമറിക് പൗഡർ പേസ്റ്റ് ആക്കി വെച്ചിട്ട് ഒഴിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുക. ഓക്കെ. ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റിംഗ് ദ പേസ്റ്റ് ഓൺ filter paper and drying it, then dry that. So when the filter paper is white in color, actually the color is white in color. When we dip the or deposit the turmeric powder, then the color will become what? Yellow. Okay. So now the filter paper become yellow in color. Okay. So then what we have to do, then you have to dry that filter paper and then cut thin strips of yellow paper obtained. Okay, so we made the yellow strips like our litmus paper. We made the yellow strips of turmeric indicator. Okay, and put a drop of soap solution on the strip of turmeric paper. Okay, so now I got a strip, a yellow strip for you. It is not filter paper, it is just a A4 sheet. Okay, A4 sheet strip. It is not sufficient, but I didn't get any filter paper, so I can do the experiment using this strip. Okay, so we can take some soap solution. That is, I bought some soap solution for you, and this is, this is turmeric pasted strip. Okay, so I pour some soap solution on this. What you can see? You can see there is a color change, right? That is, the yellow portion of this strip turns to red, right? Can you see this? Okay, so yeah, here you can see the color change, right? Here only we put a drop of soap solution in this side, right? And here no soap solution. So what will be the color change? Yeah, here yellow remains as yellow, but here the yellow changed the color into red, right? That means, soap solution is basic in nature, right? So turmeric will change its color from yellow to red when it is dipped in a basic solution. So from that we can identify whether the solution is basic or acidic using this turmeric indicator, right? Okay, so now we get the nature of soap solution, that is basic in nature, right? Okay, so similarly test the solution listed in the table 5.3 and note down the observations, and may try the solutions and you may try solutions of other substances also. So this is only in the case of soap solution. So turmeric will change its color from yellow to red when it is dipped in a basic solution. Okay, so basic solutions will make a color change of turmeric from yellow to red. Okay, and now we can see the difference of this basic solution and what is the result of acidic solution when it is acted upon this turmeric. So this is lemon juice. When I put a drop of lemon juice on this strip, what will be the result? You can see there is no change in color, right? So yellow remains as yellow when it is dipped in a basic solution. So acidic solution. That is, here I just drop lime juice, right? So lime juice is acidic in nature. We know lime juice is acidic in nature. So turmeric, its natural color, that is yellow, will remain as yellow. Okay, so this is acidic. Okay, and how we can find the color change of neutral, how we can interfere, how we obtain the nature, is it is basic or acidic or neutral solution. You know, litmus paper have no effect on neutral solutions. Either the blue litmus paper or the red litmus paper have no change in color when it is dipped in a neutral solutions, right? So how we can obtain or how we can find the solutions, whether it is basic, acidic or neutral, using a turmeric indicator. Here only the color change of turmeric is when the solution is basic, right? The basic substance only show the color change. So how we can find it is neutral or acidic? Here the color change, neutral solution will have no effect on any color. Okay, so it is neutral. So how we can differentiate these two using a turmeric indicator? Acidic solution lo, neutral solution lo, turmeric yellow as remain as yellow aitanya nilka. So how we can find whether it is acidic or neutral using this turmeric? So we have to check the solutions using this strip. That means when we check the basic solution using this turmeric strip, what will be the result? Yellow will change its color into red. Okay, so now this red, when dipped in a neutral solution, what will be the result? Then it will change its color into yellow. Okay, so then only we can find it is neutral or. Okay, so now how we can find it is a neutral solution or acidic solution using a turmeric strip? That is, both the neutral solution and acidic solution, this yellow strip, that is this yellow strip remains as yellow. Okay, so we cannot say whether it is acidic or neutral, right? So to differentiate differentiate these solutions, or to find whether it is acidic or neutral, we have to check the strip, whether the strip using, that is turmeric strip. First we have to dip a turmeric strip in a basic solution. Okay, so using this we can find it is neutral or acidic. That means this is when we drop a little detergent solution or soap solution, then its color changes into red, right? And this red again dipped in a acidic solution, what happens? It will change its color again into yellow. Okay, so when this is dipped in a acidic solution, what will happen? This red will change its color into yellow. Okay, but if we make this basic or this red strip, that is this red strip, when we dip in a neutral solution, there will be no effect. That is, this red is remain as red. Okay, so if we dip this into a acidic solution, that will change this color into yellow again. Okay, so from that only we can find whether it is acidic or neutral. Okay, so to find it is acidic or neutral, we have to use a turmeric indicator that is indicated by a basic solution. Okay, ഒരു ബേസിക് സൊല്യൂഷൻ ആണെന്ന് ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത ഒരു ടർമറിക് സ്ട്രിപ്പ് കൊണ്ട് മാത്രമേ നമുക്ക് ന്യൂട്രൽ സൊല്യൂഷനെ അസിഡിക് സൊല്യൂഷനെയും വേർതിരിച്ചറിയാൻ സാധിക്കുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് okay. So this change you can see here. When I drop a little, what, this is lime juice, that is lemon juice. When I make some lemon juice on this side, what happens? You can see the change. That is red again become yellow. Okay, so that is the color change. The red will again become yellow when it is acidic. Okay, when it is dipped in an acidic solution. Okay, so that is how we can find the solutions are acidic, basic or neutral. Okay, if we use a neutral water, that is, this is water, this is only water. So when I pour some water in this red color, what happens? There is no change, right? That red remains as red. Okay, so that means neutral solution will not have any effect on these colors. Okay, so that color will remain as same. അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് ടർമറിക് ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റേഴ്സ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് അസിഡിക് ആണോ ബേസിക് ആണോ ന്യൂട്രൽ ആണോ സൊല്യൂഷൻ എന്ന് ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഓക്കെ, so that is about turmeric indicators. So now we discussed about litmus and also turmeric. So hope you understood or hope you clear what are the inference made by these indicators. Okay, so these indicators indicate whether the solutions are basic, acidic or neutral. Okay, so you can do this experiment by your own. Okay, you can just take a paper and make the paper like this, it's small strips, and it is dipped in what, turmeric paste, and dry it. Then you can make these small strips, and you can find or you can do the experiments using these test solutions, that is lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar, milk of magnesia, baking soda, lime water, sugar and common salt. Okay, so all these test solution you can test the nature of these test solution using this turmeric strip. Okay, so what will be the results? Lemon juice, now we find the result, now we saw the result. Okay, that is lime juice, effect of turmeric solution, the turmeric strip will change its color into yellow. That means when the lime juice acting on a turmeric strip, the color will remain as same. And orange juice also, that means acidic solution will not change its color, that is yellow remains as yellow. So lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar also there is no change in color. Okay, and milk of magnesia, you know what is milk of magnesia? I have already said milk of magnesia is a solution of magnesium hydroxide. Okay, so that is basic in nature. So that there will be a change in color of this yellow strip, that will turn to red. Okay, and baking soda also makes some difference in the color. Okay, and lime water means here this lime water is what, calcium hydroxide solution, chunambu vellam, adana lime water. Okay, so lime water also basic in nature, so that will also make a color change from yellow to red. Okay, and sugar solution will not have any effect on this turmeric strip, and also common salt solution will not make any color change. Okay, so you please do this experiment and complete the table 5.3. Okay, so that is about turmeric indicators. Okay, so now we complete both these natural indicators. Natural indicators, that means what? Litmus and turmeric. And one more natural indicator remaining here, that is China rose indicator. Okay, that we will discuss in the next class. Okay, so you should complete the table 5.2 and 5.3. Okay, this is a homework. Okay, so you should write the table into your notebook and complete that table. Okay, okay students, then we can meet in the next class. Today we are going to wind up. Okay, so we will discuss the effect of China rose indicators on different substances in the next class. Okay, so till then, take care and goodbye. Thank you.